Okay. I already started talking. Okay, nakamute pala ako. Ayun, good afternoon to all of our viewers, to our grade 9 learners, and to those teachers and parents, and those people who are watching us here on our another Italai online tutorial for English 9. Alright, I would like to first greet our early birds have who are already commented their names and their schools and their teachers. Hello, Francis Katrina Velarde. Good afternoon po, watching and listening from San Mariano National High School, Main DepEd Isabela. Hello po, good afternoon sa inyong lahat. Your teacher is Ma'am Marnelli B. Mauricio. Ayan. So, I would like to request our viewers right now to please, put your names on your comment box and from what school you come from. And do not also forget who your English teacher is kasi I would like to also meet your English teachers who encourage you or invited you to watch our every Tuesday online tutorial for English 9. Okay po, so put your name, your school, and the name of your English teacher and from what school's division office you come from. Okay? Sa ating early birds na sina Frances, hello. Shia Ruve from San Mariano National High School. Very participative yung ating mga students from San Mariano National High School. We also have here some students, hello po, from Godofredo Reyes Senior Memorial National High School, which located in Camarines Sur, SDO Camarines Sur. Hello po, Quinette Ordonez. Good afternoon. Ay, may mga familiar names are already showing in our comment box right now. Good afternoon po sa inyo. Hello, Riza, Ermeline, Frances, Shia, yan. Please comment the name of your friends here and please share our session for this afternoon. So, yan nga po. Every Tuesday, we always have here our English 9. So, lahat ng subjects for English, every Tuesday yan napapanood ng ating mga students and teachers and the likes. Okay po? So, for this session, okay, ayan, we are actually, kasama ko si Tutor Job from Nueva Vizcaya. However, he'll not be around this afternoon because of something may ginagawa siya. Very busy ang ating Tutor Job from SDO Nueva Vizcaya. Alam ko, watching also with us at behind the scene. Di ba, Tutor Job? Alam ko nandyan ka. Ayan, ako si Tutor Ellie. Ayan, don't forget our tutors, Tutor Jove, and ako si Tutor Ellie from SDO Camsur. And this afternoon, we will learn another topic with regards to English 9, quarter 3 already, third quarter. And today is week, anong week na ba tayo? Week 6 tayo, yes. Week 6. Hello po from Godofredo. Again, Godofredo. Memorial High School. Also from my school, Ocampo National High School. Thank you, Ma'am Jessa Santa Ana, for inviting your students to come and participate in our Italay online tutorial. Alam, madami ngayon. I'm very grateful. Ngayon pala papasalamat ako to all of your support and for always watching our tutorial session. And please don't forget to share. We have here 10 seconds to please share and comment, mention people to watch our Italay online tutorial. Okay? Ayun. Yes, marami tayong viewers ngayon, Ma'am May. Thank you very much po. Yung ating program head, yung ating director for this Tuesday. Okay? So, Tutor Ellie, ano nga ba yung mga topics natin for quarter 3? So, today is week 6 already. We have come already we have already reached week 6 and our topic for today is about listening skills. What is listening and isasali na din natin what are the types of listening. Okay, so from Ocampo National High School, hello. Good afternoon sa inyo. Thank you very much for watching with your co-grade 9 learners. Okay po. So, from our past session, from our previous session, Gwyneth, hello, Charmaine, Penelope, John Galbrandes, familiar names. Okay po. Last meeting, ano ba yung mga naalala nyo from our last meeting? From our last session, we had discussed about the types of fallacies. So, ano yung mga logical fallacies that we have discussed? Could you give one? One at least? One? Gwyneth, Charmaine, Riza, sino pa dun si Allen? Nandito ba kayo? From last session. Ang dami nyo kasi, I couldn't remember all names. Si Sean. Hello, Sean. Riza. Hi, Tutor Job. Hello, good day. Ayan, si Tutor Job nasa ating behind the scene. So, present siya even if wala siya ngayon. Ano po? So, yun. So, last meeting, we were able to learn how to separate facts from fiction. And Tutor Job and yours truly told you about the Ten Commandments. So, hindi lang pala nasa Bible yung Ten Commandments. Even when we discussing about logical fallacies, we have the so-called Ten Commandments. And we have taken nga this Ten Commandments, ano po, sa our source come from Facebook page of Paghimutad Negros Island Alternative Media, which is a non-profit organization. Okay po? Sige, okay. So, these are just a preview. These are the commandments. Thou shall not attack the person's character because it's an ad hominem. No, attack the topic or the argument instead of the person. Okay. The second commandment we have, thou shall not appeal to one's pity or sympathy as evidence for the argument. And that is ad misericordiam. Hi Fatima, Nika. Yes. Kylen. Okay? And the third one, ayun, kamali ako. The third commandment that we had last meeting is about, thou shall not claim that because something occurred before it must be the cause. So we discussed the post hoc or the false cause fallacy. Okay, we also discussed composition and division. Okay, and strawman fallacy, the ad populum or bandwagon, napapaniwalaan lang natin just because it's the popular idea o yan ang trend sa ngayon, which is, it's wrong. It's a fallacy. Okay? I know you remembered well our discussion from last meeting. So this is only a preview. Our session, this like infographics, we actually have a GC for English 9. Alam ko most of the students here or watching here are already part of our GCs or group chats for English 9, and doon ko ina-upload, my dear learners and my dear teachers, yung ating mga presentations, not really all presentations but the topics that we have discussed, the assignments, so that our learners, kayo grade 9, could replay or review yung ating mga sessions for the past milks or past topics. Kasi I know most of you, from your feedbacks, we found out na you are still lagging behind. Some of you are still on week 3 or week 4. So, hindi pa nakaabot ng week 6. So, it's okay if you watch in advance. Anyway, our presentations or lessons could be viewed also in our GCs. Ano po? So, you could review all the previous topics. Okay? So, the eighth commandment is false dilemma or dichotomy. Thou shall not reduce the argument down to two possibilities because there's a lot of possibilities when it comes to an argument. And, yan, thou shall not argue thy position by assuming one of its premises are true. And that's begging the question. Yung lahat ng mga examples natin nasa GC yun ha. So, please comment your names if you are not yet, if you do not yet belong to our group chat for grade 9 English. So, alam nyo na yan ha. John Cal, Raisa, PM na lang. Alam nyo na yan. Thank you for helping your tutors, Tutor Jove and Tutor Ellie, for adding our new viewers every Tuesday. Thank you very much sa inyo. And our last commandment is faulty analogy. We don't accept faulty analogies when it comes to arguments or inside a court or a proceeding. Bawal na bawal yun ha. Kailangan logical lahat ng argument yun. There's a sound reasoning. And you do not spread lies or fake news or whatsoever. So those our topics for the concepts that we learned from week 5. So ito yung assignment natin, ano, medyo naubos yung oras ko. Ang dami kasi yon. Okay? So, sabi ko sa inyo, you have to screen grab comments. Mag-screenshot kayo ng comments and you have to find FB comments that are same with the argument shown to you, and you have to identify what kind of logical fallacy do they express. Yung iba sa inyo ay uh, they screen grab comments and they introduce fallacy that are not that I did not discuss from last meeting kasi napakaraming fallacies, my dear learners. Ano, there's a lot. Yung na-discuss ko from last session were only few from the many uh, kind of fallacies. So sabi ko nga sa inyo dito, just screenshot the comment but blur the name. Ano po? Blur the name. Ano po? So, and you have to use, some of you submitted to our messenger. And this is the Tutis output of the week. Who's Ermeline Madawin from San Mariano National High School. O, ayan. From San Mariano National High School. Raisa, nakalimutan mo mag-submit ng ano, no? Ng assignment. Raisa. Okay. And those who come from Godofredo Reyes. Oh, submit kayo ng outputs for this week, ha? And sabi dito ni Ermeline, my dear learners, all German, ay, hindi pala to sabi, no? Lifted from a Facebook comment, sabi nung nag-post, all German people are bad because the leader of the country started the Second World War. Diba? It's very wrong and it's very illogical. It doesn't have any sound reasoning. Wala man lang pinresent na facts or any source or reference. Basta nagsabi na lang siya ng opinion. Okay po? And this is an example of genetic fallacy, which is one of the many fallacies, logical fallacies. And pag sinabi nating genetic fallacy, according to Ermeline, ha, genetic fallacy is a fallacy when you argue a specific topic tapos you state you argue using the history, the context of that idea. So just because someone lead before the German people, just there was a bad leader in Germany before, it doesn't mean that all German people are bad. Okay, just because someone from Germany started the Second World War doesn't mean that all German people are bad. Ano po? So it's the same thing whoever that leads us. So parang sa classroom lang yan, no? Sa klase nyo. Like, you're from LFG Diamantina, does this happen to you na kapag yung leader nyo ay hindi maganda o magaling, sasabihan na kayo the entire class na kayo ay hindi magaling din? So, it's a wrong generalization. So, it's a fallacy and it's wrong. Po, it's wrong. Thank you very much, Ermeline Madawin. So, nandito ka ba, Ermeline, sa ating comment box? Yes. Sorry, ang dami talaga ngayon, no? Ayun po. Congratulations, Ermeline, and thank you very much for submitting your output. Okay po. And we would like also to congratulate our dear learners na hindi ko na nakuha yung picture kasi um yung iba malabo, yung iba naman ay I wasn't able to grab permission or to seek for permission if I could post them here. Kailangan kasi talaga. Ay, Ermeline, thank you very much for submitting your outputs. Andyan siya. Okay, so our excellent duties of the week are the following. Riza May Anog, congratulations from San Mariano National High School. Graciela Buensuceso. Heto na naman tayo, Graciela, sa family name mo. Lagi kami nabubulol dito ni Tutor Joe. And Princess Elijah Buensuceso din. And San Vincent Kralmuhi. This excellent or very participative learners all came from all the way from Mariano National High School, SDO Isabela. And we have here also Lyra Jane Padua from Godofredo Reyes Senior National High School from SDO Camusor. Congratulations, Lyra. Hope you invite also your classmates to join our session for this afternoon. And also Alan Mark De Jesus from SDO Naga. Congratulations for our tuties. Kaway-kaway naman kayo dyan. Kung nandyan kayo, hello. Yeah, thank you, Tutor Ellie. Welcome. Thank you very much also for being participative every single session of us. Okay? So for our topic, we will be discussing for week 6 about listening skills. So diretso na tayo. Listening skills. Po, listening, pakikinig. And our module reference, I took some of our topics here or our concept here from the ADM module. Yep. And the region for learners pocket or leave. Thank you very much for the development teams who made or crafted all this instructional material. Saludo kami sa inyo. And our objective for this session is hopefully you'll be able to determine the elements involved in the listening process and recognize real life situations where the different listening types occur. Ano kayo yung mga listening types and saan siya nangyayari? And judge the idea of a material lesson to. Ano kaya itong material na to? So let's try to find it out. And again, we're still celebrating the National Women's Month celebration from March 1 to 31. So saludo tayo sa lahat ng kababaihan for the work that they are doing inside their family, their house, at work, or anywhere. Saludo po kami sa inyo. Okay? And yan, task one is identify what the sound is or where the sound comes from. Okay, napakadali. Identify nyo kung saan to para nakita na nila. Yan, oh. First one, sana naririnig to ha. Tell me if naririnig nyo kasi this is my first time playing an audio here sa ating PowerPoint presentation. So, let's see. Saan galing tong sound na to? Ano kayang sound na to? Let's try to hear it. Naririnig nyo ba? Graciela Maria Carmela, Charmaine, Leonila, hello po, Leonila, hi ma'am, Leonila Alvarez, hello po. I could not actually see your profile pic, pero sabi, very familiar face. Hi ma'am Leonila, hello po, from Godofredo Reyes Senior High School. Naririnig po, oh. So, what is the sound? Or where does the sound come from? Ano kaya yun? Isa pa. Ayun. Yes. Ano kaya yun? What is the sound all about? Nahulaan nyo na ba? Okay? So the sound is, let's see, sige, mamaya na. How about the second sound? Let's try to identify the sound. Okay, we have 3 samples here. Okay. Ano kaya to? Okay. Ayun, let's stop it. So, what is that kind of sound? So, we have also here some answers. Could you please put 1, 2, and 3 so that I could identify which answer is from what number? Ayun, thank you very much, Queenie, Riza, Lazabel, Inday, Mark, Dave, Jan, Kyle. How about the third one? Let's try to identify. So, try to identify that sound. The third one, was it the sound of the third one? Another. Okay. May makakahula ba ng third one? Sige. So we have already here some answers. Okay? Ayun. So these are the answers. Check natin kung sino nakatama. The first one is a bowling. Tama. A bowling sound. Tama. Which one is who student got the correct answer? Sino nagsabi ng bowling daw? Bowling is daming answers. My goodness. You're so good in guessing. Sino nagsabi ng bowling? Mas I could see na may nagsabi ng bowling. The second one is a chainsaw. So tama naman sila. Super bilis ng mga comments nyo. Uh, Chainsaw, who answered Chainsaw, my dear learners? Ayun, Precious Joy Labayog. And the third one is a toilet flush, none other than. So, yan. Tama si Gwyneth Ordonez, bowling chainsaw flush. Tama, you're correct. Excellent. And Princess, flush toilet, sir. Toilet flush po. Flashing toilet. The answer, the spelling is FLU had FLU, like you flush the toilet, that's FLU, not FLA. So don't forget about that, ha? Ayun. So just to check your listening ability. So most of you got the correct answers. Congratulations. So kaya marunong naman pala makinig yung ating mga students right now. Especially your grade 9 already. Marunong, you could already discriminate sounds and that's good. Okay? Okay. And a while ago, habang sinasagutan natin yung lahat, I mean, we have identified, on the process of that, we actually did this. We actually did listening, okay? Nakinig tayo in Filipino. And listening is actually the process of receiving, constructing meaning from, and responding to spoken language. When we say spoken language, hindi ibig sabihin na nagsasalita lang. Pwedeng like the sound effects of the bowling or the chainsaw or the toilet being flushed. Okay po? The toilet water being flushed. Okay po? So the process of receiving kung siya kayo meaning from and responding, ang tawag dito ay listening, pakikinig. So maraming nangyayari when it comes to listening. Alam naman natin to. Okay? And when it comes to listening, it's actually the key to all effective communication. Pag hindi ka marunong makinig, if you can't listen very well, you cannot communicate also very well. Or else you will misunderstand the message that are being sent to you. Okay po? Being sent to you. Okay? So, yun. That's how important listening is. It's actually the foundation of the other um, language skill that we have. Remember when we were still a child? Okay, ang una natin ginagamit ay we listen. Pinapakinggan natin si mama or papa kung anong sinasabi nila. Hindi naman tayo, like we were born already, that we know already how to write or how to read. The first thing that we acquire or we have already is listening skill. And just to tell you, my dear learners, listening is the most challenging skill to teach to you. Even as teachers, we're still having hard time listening to foreign people or to not to foreign, yes, foreign for to foreigners or some audios or anywhere. Napakahirap yun, napaka-challenging matuto na magaling ka makinig unless you're a native speaker of that language. No, napakahirap makinig. Problema yun ng ating mga learners right now and it is very common. Okay po? And listening is it's not just only na you are being quiet while someone else speaking. It's not listening, my dear learners, ha. When you listen, you always listen with the mind. And you hear using also the other kinds of senses. So pag nakikinig ka, ginagamit din yung mata mo and so on and the other kind of senses. And listening is a conscious process. Aware ka doon. Ano po? And lastly, it improves our interpersonal and oral exchange. Good afternoon, Mika. Thank you for listening. Yan, alam ko you're listening already. If you do these things, it means that you are listening and you're not just being quiet there while I am speaking in front of you. And a good listener has to pay attention to nonverbal communication of the speaker. Okay po, pag nakikinig tayo, especially kay Sir Eli, titingin din kayo sa nonverbal communication. Tutor Eli, ano yung nonverbal communication? Ito po yung mga gestures, facial expression, hand gestures, body movements. So those are the things that you still have to consider when you are listening to someone. Okay, or to a material being shown to you. Okay? Because listening to words is not enough. Kailangan involve ito, mga bagay na to. And what happens when we listen? Ito po. Okay? Ayun, may mga Ito yung stages of listening. Okay po? So sabi ni Jean-Kel Brandes here, listening involves identifying the sounds of speech and processing them into words and sentences. Tama ka dyan, Jean-Cal. That's very nice of you to give us more inputs about listening. So yun, nag-research din yung mga students natin, no? That's how nice they are. Ito yung mga stages. First of all, receiving muna yon, gamit yung tenga. Okay? And the second one, okay, we understand the message. We try or attempt to learn the meaning or to decode the message. Ano kaya, tungkol saan kaya ito? Again, receiving through your ears, then understanding sa utak mo. Sa third one is you remember the data or the details about what you are trying to encode or to learn on that message. The third one is you evaluate na, and depende yon, it varies from one person to another. Kung tungkol saan yun, ano, bakit kaya, what's the intention of the speaker, bakit niya to sinabi, that's evaluating. And this understanding, remembering, and evaluating, my dear learners, it happens in your brain. Okay, in your brain. And the last stage is wrong. That's the sorry for the typo, my dear learners. The last stage is what we call responding or giving feedback. Okay po? Sorry, there's a typo there. So, you use naman your lips. Usually you use your lips in responding to the message. Again, receiving, understanding, remembering, evaluating, and responding or giving feedback. Again, giving feedback is the last stage when it comes to listening, when you are listening carefully or attentively. And your reaction could be emotional or intellectual. Don't forget the stages of listening. Could you please comment on the comment box the stages of listening? Please don't copy the fifth stage kasi mali yan. Could you please comment sa ating comment box, my dear learners, the 5 stages of listening? We have number 1, receiving. The second one, understanding. The third one is remembering. The fourth one is evaluating. Fourth one is evaluating. The fifth one is none other than responding or giving feedback. Okay po? Please comment yan dyan sa ating comment box. So ayan, si Frances Katrina Velarde, she started already to comment yung 5 stages ng listening. Please comment at babasahin ko. Titingnan ko kung sino yung ano talaga, those who are listening effectively or carefully kay Tutor Ellie. Ano po? Titingnan ko yan kung sino yan. So please comment the 5 stages of listening sa ating comment box. Okay po? So checkpoint tayo. Identify it was is being referred to in each statement. I-check na natin kung may natandaan kayo doon. Let's see ha. Ayun. Thank you Graciela Grimar for identifying the 5 stages of listening. Thank you. Ayun. So identify natin to. Number 1, this is the process of receiving, constructing, meaning from and responding to spoken language. Ano kaya ito? What's that one word? Okay, the answer is none other than, alright, none other than, what is the answer for this? None other than listening. That's right. Very easy naman, tutorial. How about the number 2? You just have to identify true or false. Okay, being quiet while someone is speaking is an example of listening. True or false? Being quiet while someone is speaking is an example of listening. The answer is, okay, the answer is none other than false. Hindi ibig sabihin na kapag tahimik ka lang while someone speaking is an example of listening. Marami pang involved to that kind of process. Okay, nasabi na natin to kanina. How about number 3? True or false? In listening, only the ears are used. Only the ears are used. Tama ba? Ears lang ba yung nandun na ginagamit natin? Sabi nila, Ermeline, nila Riza, nila Richelle, the answer is false. Gamit natin, we use the ears, the brain, and the lips when it comes, and our bodies when it comes nonverbal communication, gestures when we listen to to someone or to a material. Okay po? That's right. Thank you very much for your answers. How about number 4? What are the 5 stages of listening? Alam na to. Nasabi na to kanina. Sabi ni Muffler Ancheta, Sir Tutor Ellie, receiving, understanding, remembering, evaluating, and responding. Thank you very much, Muffler Ancheta. So, that's the answer na ano na natin. Okay po. Okay, then the fifth one, okay, number 5. This is number 5 actually. True or false? I am presently listening to Tutor Ellie. Nakikinig ba kayo kay Tutor Ellie right now? Are you listening? I mean, listening talaga to Tutor Ellie, hindi lang hearing. Are you listening? Okay. Thank you, Rhea. Jewel, for your answers. Mika or Micah, Graymar. True. Sabi ni Graymar, true. Naintindihan niyo ako, ibig sabihin, you listened very well. Okay? The answer is true. Now, there are actually many types of listening, pero these are the basic. Ano ba, Sir Tutor Ellie, yung mga types of listening? Okay, I thought, Tutor Ellie, there is only one kind of listening, isang uri lamang ng pakikinig, pero napakarami pala. Okay po. The first one na nandito ay discriminative listening. Pag sinabing discriminative listening, you differentiate, okay, na-identify mo kung kaninong boses ito or ano yung mga sinabi niyang mga words. Okay po. You can hear the differences. The different sounds, the quality of the voice, and so on and so forth. You discriminate the data. You discriminate the message. Okay? You could identify which one is this, which one is this, kanino kaya ito, and so on. That's discriminative. Napakadali discriminative listening. The second one is comprehensive listening. From the word itself, my dear learners, comprehensive. Meaning, talagang full listening. Comprehensive siya. Dito, the listener pays close and careful attention. Ito bang ginagawa nyo right now is an example of a comprehensive listening? Is this comprehensive listening ba? Sabi ni Leonila, si Ma'am Leonila, hello po. Comprehensive listening ba ito? Yung pagnonood nyo ng Italay? Sabi ni Mika Mercado, still watching, sir. Therefore, Mika, here, and sabi ni Graciela and ni John Kyle, comprehensive listening, Tutor Ellie, because we are still listening to you and we give careful attention to what you are saying. Okay po. And the listener and the speaker will probably agree that the listener has fully understood what was said. So, naintindihan nyo ako. Ibig sabihin, comprehensive yung pakikinig nyo sa akin. Okay po, hindi lang discriminative, but comprehensive. Okay. The third one is appreciative. Pag sinabi naman appreciative, it's like when you listen because of the purpose of you want to uh, uh, appreciate. We use appreciative listening rather when we are listening to good music, poetry, or maybe even the stirring words of a great leader. So, pag naririnig pala tayo ng concert ni Taylor Swift o kanta ni Ariana Grande, or we're listening to a movie, okay po, we use appreciative listening. Okay, because the purpose of that is we appreciate. Yes. Okay. Okay po. Okay? The next one is sympathetic listening. Pag sinabi nating sympathetic listening, we care as we listen about that person. Okay? We also feel the emotion or the feeling habang kausap natin siya o habang nakikinig tayo. Okay po? And we show this concern uh, in the way we pay close attention and express our sorrow for their ills and happiness. Saan kaya to? Itong sympathetic listening, when does this happen? Saan to nangyayari? Yung mga ganitong sympathetic listening. Di ba pag may mga like you're in a funeral or someone who is heartbroken, tama? Sympathetic listening. Gusto mo siyang damayan in Filipino. How about other examples where you use sympathetic listening? Okay, we'll see. Medyo nadidelay lang tayo sa comments pero alam you're typing already. Saan natin makukuha o matatagpuan o nangyayari yung sympathetic listening? Nakikisimpatya ka. Okay, you involve emotion. Okay? Okay po. So, yun. If may problem, sabi ni Frances Katrina Velarde, tutor Ellie kapag may problem po yung tao, we use sympathetic listening. And the fifth one, ito, medyo ano to, ginagawa natin to. We usually do this false listening. A person is pretending to listen but is not hearing anything that is being said. Minsan nag-smile na lang or we just nod or grunt or anything. Like, just to look, just to pretend that we are listening. But in actuality, we are not actually listening. Pinipeke natin that we are listening. Saan natin to usually ginagawa o nangyayari yung false listening na to? Let's see. Sige, please comment in the comment box below. Okay po? So, evaluative listening naman is the sixth one. We make judgments about what the other person is saying. Totoo bang sinasabi nito or hindi? Chine-check natin based on our existing knowledge if the one of the message is correct or factual or just an opinion and so on and so forth. Mhm. Okay. And the seventh one is deep listening. As you listen, you try to understand the whole person behind the words. You listen between the lines of what is said. You watch the body lang. Ito na yung pinakagrabe. The most active form of listening is deep listening. Talagang sobrang lalim na talaga. You focus ng sobra and you try to watch the body language and you listen between the lines. Okay? Saan natin to ginagawa yung deep listening? At maraming bagay. No? Okay po? So, at ito yung we should prevent. Ano? Sa lahat ng types of listening, ito dapat piniprevent natin, my dear learners. Okay? Yung selective or biased listening. Pinipili lang natin kung alin ang gusto nating marinig and that's so wrong. Ano po? Graymark, Queenie, Ermeline, Frances, Gwyneth, Charmaine, and the rest na nandito here, mga teachers, bias listening and selective listening. Ito yung we should prevent ourselves from doing this. That we only like to hear or listen to those things that we would like to listen. Pinipili natin and that's very unfair. No? Maraming ganon. Yes. Kaya nagkakaroon ng mga misinterpretation. Ayun. So, malapit na tayo. So, identify the types of listening. Ito naman, wala naman tong, there are actually 2 to 3 correct answers to this. Identify nyo lang kung anong types of listening meron dito sa nangyayaring ito. Okay, ito ay pelikula from John Denver Trading. In a crowd, you easily identify the shout of your friend. Anong tawag sa listening na to? You identify the shout of your friend. Thank you, Jewel Volante, for uh, commenting sa ating comment box yung lahat ng types ng listening. Thank you very much po. Jewel B. Volante, are you a teacher or a student in grade 9? So yan, anong gamit na what type of listening is used here? In the crowd, you easily identify the shout or the voice of your friend. You identify, you easily discriminate. Yan, tama si Jewel. The answer is discriminative listening. Okay, nakuha nyo naman pala. Okay, the number 2, hindi ko na napalitan. You listen as you feel the emotions of your daughter. Ayun, emotion. Emotion. This is a screenshot from Four Sisters in a Wedding sa mga pelikula. Anong klase to? The answer is sympathetic listening. Okay? Sympathetic listening dyan. Ito naman, you are listening to a song sung on the stage. Anong tawag kaya dito? Of course, appreciate. Okay? Appreciative listening. Okay, medyo delay lang yung comments nyo and so on and so forth. Okay, ito naman, you listen attentively between the lines of the preacher and watch her body language. The most active form of listening, you watch the body language, you listen between the lines. The answer, Gwyneth, Riza, Graymar, Teresa, the answer is none other than deep listening. Tama. This is from Himala, 1982. And this one, you only listen to what you want to listen during your fight with your boy or girlfriend. Oh, Hello, Love, Goodbye, 2019 movie. pinipili mo lang yung pinaka-inaayawan natin na dapat we should prevent at all times is what we call Jaisel, Queenie, Shia, okay, Riza, bias or selective listening. Okay po. So, in general, we need to no, not this one. Ay, hindi ko na-delete. A person with normal hearing is not necessarily a good listener. We have to listen effectively. And these are the things that you have to consider when it comes to listening. Okay po? Yan. So, pwede yung screenshot. Okay? Stop talking, show interest, empathize, ask questions, maintain eye contact, take notes, listen creatively, put your entirety, send feedback or response, avoid or eliminate distraction, and try to gather information about the topic. So, ganun pag sinasabing you listen carefully and effectively. And in general, ito yung additional activity natin. You have to listen to the audio above. You please screenshot nyo na lang what is it all about? Do you agree on what was said? And you have to also cite reference or source that would support your statement. Okay, screenshot nyo na lang yung additional activity niya. And I'm waiting for your answer. I'll be waiting for your answers this because they will be featured for next Tuesday. Okay? From San Mariano, from SDO Isabela, Kamsur, saan pa? We also from Bulacan, from Valenzuela, may nakikita ako from Cebu also. Please submit your answers. Ano po? What is it all about? And do you agree on what was said? And you have to support your argument or your statement with a reference or a source. Okay? So that would be our assignment or additional activity for next session. Okay po? And these are our objectives. We determine the elements involved. We recognize real-life situations, nagbigay kayo ng mga samples, and ito na yon. Judge the idea of material listen to. Abangan natin to for next Tuesday. Okay? And again, we already ended our session, come to the end of our session here. Again, this is English 9, Listening Skills, Quarter 3, Week 6. And yun, napakabilis ng ating session. 3 o'clock to 3:40 p.m. lang to, 40 minutes. We always try our best to deliver to you the topics ng malinaw. Ayun po. Yan ha. And kasama ko si Tutor Jove as always. Next Tuesday, si Tutor Jove naman na makakasama nyo. I will not be around. Your Tutor Ellie, we are your tutor base for English 9, Tuesday, 3 o'clock to 3:40 p.m. And thank you very much for listening to us. And please support also our co-tutors in the English department at sa lahat ng mga tutors ng Itolay online tutorial program. Okay po. And thank you very much and God bless. Thank you very much sa inyo. Ingat kayong lahat.